welcome to your Wednesday evening yoga session. So to begin with, we're going to sit cross-legged on our mat with a nice upright spine. Dip your chin towards your chest, feeling the extension of your spine, and gently let your shoulders melt down away from your ears. Soften your hips, your knees, and your jaw, and just take a moment to settle in. You might want to close your eyelids softly and just begin to notice that breath flow in and out of the body. Nice smooth inhales through your nostrils and a long deep exhale back out. Just let that breath flow, observe it, and don't try to change it. As you settle in, switch off from the day that's been. And for the next 30 to 40 minutes, just focus on yourself, your body, and your own breath. And on your next inhale, we're going to take the gaze upwards, let the shoulders melt down. And exhale, draw your chin into your chest, take your gaze down towards your heels. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now back to center. Let's draw palms together in front of the heart center. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, big sunshine arms down by the sides. So inhale, take your gaze up in between the palms. Exhale, nice wide arms. This time we're going to inhale up. Bring right arm in front of us, left arm behind. Nice gentle twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, left palm in front, right palm behind, gentle twist over the right shoulder. Inhale. And exhale, palms back to heart center. Now let's bring right knee stacked on top of the left knee. Making sure your hips are nice and square. You might not be able to get them quite stacked, but that's fine. And just gently bring the feet out to alternate sides of your mat. Just settle in, adjusting your hips to this seated position. And again, let those shoulders melt down. Now we're going to inhale that left arm nice and straight, and then bending with a nice high elbow. Sweep that right arm around the back, reaching towards those left fingers, and take your gaze nice and high. You've got an option here to take hold of the elbow above the head if that's a little too intense. So choose your option, and we're going to hold here for 6 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale, release. Now to get the knees stacked opposite ways, do a little twist round, and you should end up with your left knee stacked on top of your right or thereabouts. Slight adjustments with the hands to bring those feet out to the side, hips nice and square to the front, nice long spine. Let's inhale that right arm up, elbow nice and high. And choose your option, overhead or binding behind. Reaching towards those right fingers. Take that elbow up high and take your gaze with it. 6 deep breaths. Every exhale, shoulders melting down. Hips softening. Inhale and exhale, relax. Now we're going to come up onto our high knees. Keep your hips nice and square to the front. And we're going to take our palms together behind us, with the palms together in the small of the back, drawing those shoulder blades together and melting that heart center upwards. Just a really tiny back bend here. Take your gaze up. Notice your chest expand here in this position as you inhale, and notice it contract with the exhale. Now drawing those palms back in front of you. Take fingers interlock, chin into chest, and arch the spine behind you. Inhale, hips forward. Exhale, chin into chest, round that spine. Inhale, and bring the arms down by your side. Now we're going to take left leg out to the side, keeping those hips nice and square to the front. And let's take the left palm down that left leg, bring that right arm over, going into our gate flow, stretching out those sides of the body. Exhale, right palm down with that left arm over into a nice straight line. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's hold here for 6 breaths, stretching from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes. Nice stretch down the whole left side of the body. Exhale as we walk that left leg in, back up to high knees. Let's take right foot out to the side, hips nice and square. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale over to the left. Point those fingers and the toes. Inhale, up. Exhale to the right. Inhale. And exhale to the left. Let's hold for 6 breaths. Inhale to come up. Exhale, draw that right leg inwards. And that's meeting tabletop position. On all fours, palms spread nice and wide. Shoulders above the wrists. Knees same width apart as the shoulders. So let's just begin some nice big round circles with the hips. Loosening any tension we're holding in the hips. inhaling as we come forward towards the wrist, exhaling as we sink the bottom back towards the heels. One more time, clockwise. And let's reverse anti-clockwise, inhaling towards the wrist, exhaling behind. 4 more big circles, following your own breath, moving meditation. Close your eyes if it feels good. And then meeting me back in tabletop. Let's tuck the toes and push back into our first downward facing dog. So let's walk out the dog to begin with. Sending a little energy down the backs of the legs. Bending left and right. And let's take both heels off to the right. Both heels off to the left. And coming back to center, melting those heels down towards the earth. Then keeping palms, shoulders where they are, going up high onto the tippy toes. See if you can get right up to the tips of the toes. And then melt the heels down. One more time, shoulders, chest where it is. High onto the tippy toes. And melt the heels down. Now kicking that right leg up to the sky. We're going to bend that right knee out to the side, heel towards the left buttock, opening up that right hip. And just taking a look under that left armpit. See if you can see those toes, give them a little wiggle. And then taking that right leg back up to sky and lowering down. Melt those heels. And then bring that left leg up to sky. Take the knee out to the left, heel to the right buttock. Just looking under that right shoulder. Armpit, can you see those toes? Back up to sky. And lower down, melt the heels in. Check that weight distribution in the hands is even between the palms and the fingers. Can you lift the fingers individually? And can you lift the pad of the hand? And then melting both down evenly together. Nice deep breaths here in down dog. A couple more breaths as we settle in. And then with an inhale, we're going to push our body weight forward over the wrists. Keep those hips up nice and high. We're going to bring right knee to right outside right elbow. Take it back. Draw belly button to spine. Left knee outside left elbow. And back. And right. And back. Keep breathing. Left elbow, left knee. And back. And last time, right knee, right elbow, and back, left knee, left elbow, and back. Exhale, downward dog, melt those heels down. Again, take a nice deep inhale as we shift that body weight forward over the wrists. This time we're going to take our left palm right into the center of the mat. Turning onto our left side, feet on the knife edge, bring that right arm up. Option to take left knee down to the mat. Option to take right leg into tree. Keep breathing. Release that leg, right arm down, adjust back into high plank. Now let's bring that right palm into the center, turning onto the right. Keep those hips up nice and high. Bring that left arm up. Option with knee down. Option left leg into tree. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Slowly take that left leg back. Bring that right arm down and push back into down dog. And now we're going to bending that right knee, bring it to the outside of that right palm. And we're just going to take that right knee off to the side, turning onto the knife edge of our right foot. So really peeling open that right thigh. Feel that stretch. Breathe into it. Option here to take it down to the forearms just to intensify that stretch. Relax the forehead. And then pushing back up to the palms. Let's kick that right leg back, down dog. Bending that left knee. Let's bring it forward to the outside of the left palm. And take that knee off to the left, turning onto the edge, outside edge of that left foot. Feel that stretch, breathe into it. Option to come down onto the forearms. Coming back up to the palms, kick that right leg back, downward dog. So now we're going to prepare for our pigeon. So again, bending that right knee, we're going to draw the knee through to the center of the palms. Take that left foot back, resting on top of the foot. And ensuring this right knee is right in the center of the palms. Hips nice and square to the front. Just check positioning of that back leg. Make sure it's nice and straight down the middle of your mat. And just see if you can bring the left foot, the toes out to the left side a bit. So aiming to align thigh and lower leg into a right angle. Everyone's hips are different, so I can't quite do that. So just adjust to where you can feel the stretch right on the outside of the right thigh and the glutes. Choose your position and hold. Look forward. Again, option here to come down onto the forearms. Let your forehead gently rest down. And even walk those fingers forward, allowing your head to fall a little lower if that feels good. Adjust that right knee forward, toes behind, and again push back into downward facing dog. Just melt those heels down to the earth. Just notice any difference now in the backs of the legs. If they're feeling any softer, any warmer. And now let's bend this left knee, draw the knee into the center of the palms. Take that right foot back, resting on the top of the foot, toes pointing away, and just look behind, check alignment of that leg down the center of the mat. If you can, gently walking the left feet A little more into the center, but making sure your hips are nice and square to the front. Look forward. And then option to come down onto the forearms and maybe even straight arms. Breathe. Melt down with every exhale. Walking palms back in towards you. Bring that knee back to the center. Tuck the toe and take that left leg back into downward facing dog. Now we're going to take the feet out a little wider. So following the outer edges of your mat. We're going to take our left palm and take it around the outside of our right ankle. Just rotating to the right, looking under that right armpit, looking up towards the sky. Close the eyelids. Relax those muscles in your face. Keep that breath flowing in and out. And then taking that left palm back and taking the right palm outside of the left ankle. Take your gaze underneath that left armpit up towards the sky. And breathe. Bring that right palm back. We're going to walk those palms out in front of us into a wide plank. And again, we're going to draw that right knee to right elbow. Push it back. Left elbow, left knee. And push back. Right knee, right elbow. Push back. Left knee, left elbow. Push back. Downward facing dog. This time we're going to push those palms in towards the feet. So our feet now about hip width apart. And just lean into the front of the toes. Keep a softness in the knees. And take a hold of the elbows with opposite palms. Just let that head rock side to side in our ragdoll. Relax. Let gravity pull your head down. Notice the sound, the length of the breath here. And then keeping that chin tucked into the chest, slowly rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae into standing. Now finding your mountain pose, feet hip width apart, arms by the sides. Crown of the head floating up like the peak of the mountain. Shoulders relaxing down. Just settle into standing. Let that breath flow in and out. And then widen those legs a little. Another twist here in standing. We're going to bring this palm right down to the center of both feet. And we're going to bring this left arm up to sky. Options, take a bind. Take that left arm around the back, around the waist, and just edging towards the top of that right thigh. Just allow you to peel open a little further. Inhale. And exhale as you draw left palm down. Inhale, right arm comes up to sky. Nice straight arm. With the option to take a bind around the back. Peeling open that right shoulder. Just seeing if you can touch the top of that left thigh. No frowning, big smile. Look up to sky, inhale. Exhale, right palm down. Widen the stance, if possible. Insides of the feet parallel. And just seeing if we can edge down onto our forearms from here. So keep in control. Crown of the head melting down towards the earth. And bit by bit, see if we can open those legs a tiny bit wider with every exhale. From here, we're going to find a seated position, so however feels good to lower yourself down. From here, lowering the bottom down. Keep those legs out nice and wide. So we're going to activate the backs of the legs, drawing toes in towards the body, pushing those heels out. Kneecaps up, thigh muscles up too. Spine nice and long, shoulders relaxed down. We're going to take our right elbow to the inside of our right knee. Extend the reach of that arm. Just placing that palm on the lower calf or ankle. And we're going to peel open that left shoulder up towards the sky. On our next inhale, we're going to bring that right arm over and let it relax down. So making sure we keep an open chest and breathe. Keep those feet activated, toes in, heels out, kneecaps up, thighs up. Slowly coming back up to a straight spine. And let's bend that left elbow to the inside of the left knee. Open up that arm, taking a hold of the calf or the ankle, and then peeling open our right shoulder up towards the sky. Nice open chest, inhale. Right arm comes over, and exhale. Let it fall. Feel that lovely stretch down the whole right side of the body. Breathe. Every exhale, softening and sinking. Inhale. Exhale, relax. And let's grab a hold of those thighs and walk those feet in together. Toes out ahead of you and lowering down onto your forearms and then onto your back. Just finding a nice, comfortable lying position. Adjusting your buttocks, shoulder blades. And then we're going to prepare for our bridge, bringing the arms down by the sides, chin tucked into the chest, thumbs in nice and tight to the buttocks. And then bending both knees, bringing heels in towards you. So we're going to inhale up to our bridge for an inhale of 5. Retain the breath for 3. And then exhale, rolling down for an exhale of 5. So chin drawn to chest, palms down. Let's lead with the hips. Belly button draws into spine. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Retain the breath. 2, 3. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So inhale 5, retain the breath for 3, and exhale for 5. And let's go. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Return to your normal breath. And let's move into our happy baby. Keeping left knee bent, let's bring sole of the foot up towards the sky. And same with our right. You can take a toe hold, left and right, and draw those knees down towards the armpits. Soles of the feet parallel up towards the sky. Chin tucked into chest. And breathe. We exhale, seeing if we can draw those knees down a little closer in towards the armpits. And if you want, you can take a little rock left to right. And then find some stillness. And then slowly lower left and right. Take soles of the feet together, let the knees drop out to each side into our Supta Baddha Konasana. Rest both palms on top of your belly button. And just take a moment to feel that breath. Feel the movement of your tummy as you inhale and exhale. As you inhale, feel that belly button rise up towards the sky. And as you exhale, feel that belly button sink down towards your spine. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls. Now straightening that left leg out to the corner of your mat. Stretch the right leg out to the corner of your mat and bring your arms down either side, palms facing up or down, whatever feels most comfortable for you this evening. And just allow your body to sink down. Allow all the muscles in the backs of the legs to soften, grow heavy, and sink down towards the earth. Soften your glutes, your abdominals, the muscles in your shoulder and arms. Let everything fall down soft and heavy. Relax the muscles in your face, forehead, back of the head, cheeks, nose, chin, and the space around your eyes and in between your nose and your mouth. Allow your breath to slow and your thoughts to slow down with your breath. So this week's theme is focused around reflection. So just taking a moment in this relaxed state just to reflect on your progress so far this week. Reflect on all the positive change you've seen, on any improvements. And breathe. And as you reflect on your progress, don't make any judgments. Just mentally note any changes you've made, any new habits that have formed. Accept where you are. Notice your breath flowing in and out, not trying to change it here. Just noticing how it feels as it flows in and out of your body. Just noticing the length of the breath, its temperature, and any sounds that come with it too. Let every breath send you deeper into relaxation. Now just bringing your awareness slowly back to that breath and then back inwards towards your body. Notice the skin that surrounds your body. Notice your muscles and bones. And then gently giving your toes a little wiggle, your knees, hips, shoulders, elbows, wrists and fingers. Wiggling your nose, cheeks, ears, chin. Just gently licking the lips with your tongue. And then maybe taking a big stretch, arms overhead, toes pointed in front of you. In your own time, bending both knees and rolling over onto your left side. And when you're ready, pushing up with the palms, coming back into easy seated pose, Sukhasana, how we began, finding that nice tall spine, knees out to the side, just gently leaning back, chin tucked into chest, shoulders melting down away from the ears. Take a few seconds to reflect on your practice and to visualize how you want the rest of your evening to unfold. And bringing palms together in front of the heart center. Take a nice deep inhale. Let's take those palms overhead. Exhale, bring them down by the sides, nice and wide. Bringing those palms back into the heart center. Namaste, everybody. Have a lovely evening. Thank you for joining.